Chad Furlong. On stand number 2, Elgin, Oregon, Weston Halstead. And on stand number 3, Langois, Oregon, Eric Wyatt. And stand number 4, from Hermosa, South Dakota, Paul Aston. All right, it looks like we are prepared. Our shearers ready, judges ready, timers ready. On your mark, get set, go. And they go to the pen for sheep number 1. Tuck that leg back, turn the machine on, go to work. Weston pulls his bear belly out, so he's first into the hip. Paul Aston, he's into the hip on sheep number 1. Eric Wyatt into the hip on sheep number 1. Weston Halstead, the first one, open up the neck. Chad Furlong, he's into the hip on sheep number 1. Paul Aston, he goes up the neck. Chad Furlong right behind him going up the neck. Weston and Eric, neck and neck, both working into their long blows. Eric will be the first one to step up and come around to the second side. As he works in second shoulder on the second side on sheep number 1. Paul's sheep giving him just a kick down there, but he's got a run in hand as he steps over, working in the long blows. And Chad Furlong working on the long blows. Paul Aston on the second side. But it's Eric Wyatt who sends the first sheep out the portal. He's in the pen for sheep number 1. Right behind him, Weston Halstead, he sends his first sheep out, turns the machine off. He goes to the pen for sheep number 2. Right behind him, Paul Aston going into that last hip. And Chad Furlong finishes up that first shoulder, or second shoulder, working into the second side. Paul Aston sends sheep number 1 out. He goes to the pen for sheep number 2. Eric Wyatt and Weston Halstead, neck and neck. Both go to the top knot, open up the neck. Chad's sheep just giving him just a kick for Chad Furlong. Sends sheep number 1 out. He goes to the pen for sheep number 2. It's a horse race for that first spot right here with Weston Halstead and Eric Wyatt, stand number 2, stand number 3. Both right there. Eric Wyatt mowing through him, through the long blows as he moves to the second side. Weston Halstead right behind him. Paul Aston on stand 4 as he goes through his long blows. Comes around the second side and sheep number 2. Eric Wyatt working through the second side down into the hip. Goes Weston Halstead working into that second hip. And on stand number 1, Chad Furlong going into the second side on the second sheep. And it's neck and neck out the portal. Weston Halstead, Eric Wyatt going to the pen for sheep number 3. And Chad Furlong coming out the hip on the second sheep. He goes to the pen. Paul Aston on stand number 4. Weston through that first hip. Over the top knot. He'll be the first one to break the neck open on sheep number 3. Thank you, Duke. Eric Wyatt pulled out a bit of a sticky one. He's working through here. Weston Halstead into the long blows on sheet number 3, starting to pull away just a little bit. And Paul Aston on stand number 4, starting to catch up some into the long blows on sheet number 3. Well, Weston first to go to the second side. As he finishes that second shoulder, comes down on the second side. And Paul Aston right behind him. Into that second shoulder down into the second side. Eric Wyatt going into his long blows on his third sheet. And Chad Furlong on sheet number 3 into that second side. And Weston goes to 10 for sheet number 4. And Paul Aston, he sends sheet number 3 out the portal. He goes to the 10 for sheet number 4. Chad Furlong finishing up sheet number 3. I think it's about time for the Chad Furlong cheer section to really turn it up now. Come on, girls. Bring it home. And we've got Weston Halstead on sheet number 4. And Paul Aston on sheet number 4. Paul's making a comeback. Eric Wyatt goes to the 10 for sheet number 4. And Paul Aston pulling ahead. He's got the neck opened up on number 4, coming into that first shoulder. All the fourth sheet are all out on the board. Paul Aston going through the long blows on sheet number 4. Weston Halstead right behind him. Paul's gone to the second side as he turns that head up, goes to that second shoulder. Eric Wyatt working into the first hit. And Chad Furlong into the first shoulder on sheet number 4. But it's Paul Aston making time now on sheet number 4 as he goes into that last hip off the tail. He's about ready. And he does. Paul Aston moving to the 10 for sheet number 5. Last sheet of the pen. Weston Halstead not too far behind him as he works out the last side into that second hit. So Chad Furlong making a bit of a comeback as he works in the second shoulder on sheet number 4. Paul Aston stepping up to bring over the neck on sheet 5 right there. For Weston Halstead sending sheet 4 out the portal. He moves to the pen for sheet number 5. Chad Furlong sends sheet 4 out. He moves to the pen for sheet number 5. Eric Wyatt finishing out the last blow on sheet 4. Eric moves the pen for sheet number 5. All 5th sheet are on the board now. Yeah, with a bit of an equipment malfunction, she gets the handpiece out of the drop. But he's got things under control. But on stand number 4, Paul Aston working to the second side on his last sheet. Chad's got a bit of a kicker there. He's got her up and settled down. In second spot on time will be Weston Halstead. He's coming around the neck. But Paul Aston right there making a time into that last hit and still doing a clean job. Paul's got 1 or 2 blows left before he finishes sheet number 5. His machine's off. Let's hear it for Paul Aston. Now Weston Halstead right behind him. So we're to the second side. Second shoulder right there. Eric Wyatt through the long blows on sheet number 5. Chad Furlong into the second side, sheet number 5. And it will be Weston Halstead with 1 more blow just to clean her up and a little pluck as he sends Chief number 5 out the portal. He is finished. Next it'll be Chad Furlong as he goes through that second hit. Just a few blows left. Bring him home, girls, as he pulls out the last few blows and sends Chief number 5 out the portal. And Eric Wyatt on stand 3 finishes up 6 on his last sheet. Into that last hit, just a few blows left. And Eric Wyatt sends sheet number 5 out. And that is it. Let's give all our competitors a big round of applause. And that is the last heat of our open cheers. It was 5 heats. We will go into a 30-minute break. So we will be back here at 2:40 to start the open semifinals. Then we will move into the women's finals, the intermediate finals, and then immediately after that, the open finals. Last 4 open cheers will cheer at the end. So we'll be back here in